after a few days, simply you will start dropping into Anandagandha. Don't bother about it. It will become alright, don't bother. Any other doubt about this? When the number of TPS is more, you have an ugly relationship. You create violence, vengeance in the relationship. When the TPS comes down, you create a deep friendliness, a feeling of connection. You add friendliness into all your relationship. The quality of friendliness is added in all your relationship once the TPS comes down. Because when the TPS comes down, you are near the eternal consciousness. You are near Nityananda. When you are in Ananda, naturally you will radiate compassion, love, grace, bliss, everything. Everything will be radiated by you. Be very clear. You just radiate the eternal bliss when you are in Anandagandha. The more you are near the Nityananda, eternal consciousness, the more you radiate the blissful qualities and joyful qualities.
You said like everything will become true once you are zero like
You see, in this level, you start seeing the future. When you stay there for 11 seconds, only then you start altering. You can choose anything you want. You will start doing whatever you want.
But what happens if some unconscious there's something negative thought?
One thing, that is why I am saying, after always when you end the Anandagandha meditation, say to yourself, whatever is good, let it happen. Oh Master. Or if you feel to relate like a cosmic energy, or if you feel like relating with a Master, whom you feel connected, with the word Master, if you feel connected, say always, oh Master, whatever is good, let it happen. Whatever is good, let it happen. Always have that surrender mood. Then immediately that will be like a clear checkpoint. Only whatever is good will be allowed to happen, because you trust the intelligence of the divine. Do not trust your intellect. Trust the intelligence of the divine.
We try to be in Anandagandha all day long, so you've got to keep repeating this.
Oh, you see one thing. No. In the initial level only, you will come out and go in, ma. After some time, you will be in Anandagandha. Then naturally, you don't have to repeat. That will become your concept. In the initial level, whenever you come out, always try to remember, let whatever good happen. Let whatever good happen. Try to remember. After some time, you will become master. You will not. There is no need for you to come out and go in. So that time, this will become a mood. This will become an attitude.
I didn't know the name of Anandagandha, but whenever I have come in front of you, I am 100%, but when I reach there, do whatever is best for me. I just can't think.
That's nice.
So is that Anandagandha?
Yes. That's what. It happens by surrender. No minus numbers. After this, you just disappear. There is no past, future, present after that. Minus. The more number of TPS, more desires. When the TPS comes down, desires are less. All your thoughts can be called as desires, even if they are fear. Even if they are guilt, everything is desires only. The very idea that you wanted to have a thought itself is desire. No, you see, be very clear. In Anandagandha state, you can never be disturbed. When somebody comes, speak to him, relate with him in the same mood. In the initial only you will feel it is a disturbance. After that, whatever happens outside, you will not be taken away. Nothing. You will not be taken away. You will be able to be in Anandagandha with open eyes. You will be just radiating a different kind of presence. You will be just a totally different person. You are walking, sitting, standing, living, the whole thing will radiate a different grace and intensity. It will not be shallow as it is now. something, the desire to eat ice cream will not be repeated in you once. It will be constantly repeated 100 times. That is why I say 100 TPS. I'll come out with your question detailedly. Tell me.
Several desires are there.
Mhm.
From the morning when we get up to the sleep,
Ah.
we have the societal desires of desires coming from the previous life, just keep on being driven by all these situations that you don't know control of. You keep on oscillating and telling all these thoughts. Try to deal with all these desires. At the same time, how can I stay in
Start staying in Anandaganda. Without so many desires itself, you will see that things are happening in your life. Just start staying in Anandaganda. You don't have to bother about any desires. Simply, if you want to have, if your body needs ice cream, the thought will raise in you without even your knowledge. Simply, it will work and the ice cream will be there. You will finish eating, the thought will disappear. But completely you will be in Anandaganda. That's what I call Sahaja Samadhi. Either no thoughts will raise, simply the thoughts will disappear. If at all you need thoughts, it will happen without even you being aware. And you will not be disturbed by it. All the thoughts, simply the thoughts will disappear, you will see. By and by, the TPS will simply drop. Simply it will drop. But sometimes you will feel frightened. What is this? In what am I entering into? If everything drops, what will happen? Do not bother about all this fear. Do not bother about all these things. Start entering into Anandaganda. You will see that number of thoughts drastically drops. Even the small desires, the number of thoughts will simply drop. And then you will see a new space where no desire or thoughts, simply things move. That's all. These are all again TPS only. By being in Anandaganda, all these TPS will stop slowly dying. It will all start just withering away. It will all start dropping. Do not bother about it. Logically, there is no way to solve it. If you are sitting and playing with it, you are constantly again and again repeating the same thing only. Like arguing with wife. Whole day from morning till night, you will try your best to explain the whole thing. In the night when you come back, you will start from the first level. You see, Nana, and the first statement will start. It is not persistent, it is perspiration. So be very clear. Same logic. So by logically you can't do anything. Do it technically. Simply it will drop. Yes. This is a nice question. Past as such cannot be changed, but the past influence on the future can be changed. Past has already happened. You can't change the past, but past has got its own influence on the future. That will be changed, because you will not be running between this and this and this. So naturally the influence of the past will not be there. If you go to India again and again, come back, you will bring that India's influence in your life here. If you don't go at all, here your life will be totally different. It's like you just run this way, that way, this way, that way. You are continuously running this way, that way. That's what is happening. When you settle down, the running will stop. That's the whole thing. The TPS comes down suddenly. Means the intuition comes down. Then when TPS comes down.
For example, like I could check in, basically I have like 4 o'clock, because 1 o'clock they will get to a web check, right? But these kind of thoughts, are they thoughts or just...
No, they are thoughts. They are purely thoughts. If you have intuition, you would have booked the ticket for tomorrow morning.
It's reminding me.
I understand. No, they are not intuition, they are just thoughts. Be very clear. After staying there, you will understand that. Now itself, do not bring a hypothetical question. When you start staying there, the whole effect on your effect on them will change and their effect on you will change. Totally it will be new. Yes.
You mentioned about traffic lights earlier.
Yes.
Now, is
You
that,
see, when you stay in the 0 TPS, you know the past.
yeah,
When you are staying in the 0 TPS for at least 11 seconds, not only traffic light, you can change the road itself. Don't bother. You may think, how can it be, Swamiji? What are you talking? This all looks like miracle as on now. Please start staying there, then you will understand. I do not want to speak too much about mysterious things. There is no need. These are all initial level play, ma. You see, I tell you one thing. Once you crash this time shaft, once you stay there for 21 seconds and crash the time shaft, you will never feel like changing the future. The whole thing is nonsense. Whole thing is just bullshit. This side bullshit or that side bullshit. Let it be there, that's all. And this side or that side or that side, let it be there somewhere, that's all. You will not bother about the whole thing. You will just be completely liberated. You will not even feeling like changing. Whether green light or red light, what am I going to do after going there also? I am going to sit there. Instead of sitting there, let me sit here, that's all. That intelligence will happen when you start staying. But these are all initial, it will create little interest. If you do Anandaganda, you can change the traffic light. Then let us do the Anandaganda. After doing, you will understand. You will not feeling like changing anything. You will just enjoy. You understand what I am saying? It's like a sugar-coated pill, ma.
Wouldn't you become responsible for the karma of someone who had an accident down the road if you changed the traffic light?
And you see, first of all, by being in Anandaganda, you will start getting the mood not even to change. You will simply, you will not even feel like changing. The technology transmitted from master to master, from master to master, now it is going to be transmitted to you. You are entering into that initiation process. You are becoming part of that lineage of living masters. One more thing, see, from my side I have no conflict. Even after the initiation you can go anywhere, to any master or any guru or a swami, I have no problem. From my side you are free to do, I have no problem. Not only I have no problem, I encourage you, learn from all the corners. After all, you are learning and enriching your life. Wherever you see good thing which enriches your life, learn. But if you have problem with them, now it is time for you to decide. If you are having problem with them, somebody says that don't go here, don't go there, and now it is time for you to decide. From my side I have no problem. From their side, if they have problem, it is now for you to decide, because you are entering into the zone in which they are asking you not to enter. I am just making you aware. From my side I have no problem. Even after having initiation, you are free to go anywhere, and I tell you, wherever you go, you will bring people to me. I have seen. I know the secret. You will radiate me so much. And I have seen, wherever you go, these guys go and bring people. Anyhow, I have no problem, but let you be very clear. You are entering into a zone where they are asking you not to enter. Either you can decide, I am not going to follow all these old nonsense ideas, I am going to travel in my path. Then you are free to have initiation, I have no problem. Otherwise, it is up to you to decide. But don't have conflicts. Let me tell you, at least for my disciples I tell, do not have any idea which gives you suffering.